Hey, it's Jang here from Ultimate RC and RCmania.com, the place for toy-grade RC reviews, and I have much enthusiasm one-up technique. This is a video to go with my review of the Silverlit GT Champions Super Drift cars. These are approximately 1/18th scale, and when you buy just one car, you get everything that you're looking at right here. You get one car with the full chassis and everything ready to go. You get one extra body, you get an extra set of tires, and a whole bunch of little street cones. The chassis that's included here is four-wheel drive. Permanent four-wheel drive, and that's very important for drifting on a small scale because it allows you to actually control your drifts. You can see that these tires that are included on it are very hard. They're actually made of plastic, and that also is important for drifting because it'll allow you to break traction and spin around easily. There are a couple of different sets available. This one comes with the Silvia S15 or late generation Nissan 240SX body, and to remove it you just take off a few pins from the bottom, remove the antenna tube, and then basically snap the entire body off. It's a hard body shell and it just comes off as one piece like so. You also need to take the body off if you're installing new batteries or replacing old ones. To put a body on, you just thread the antenna through the hole that's made just for it. Go ahead and snap in the front and rear ends. Replace all four of those little plastic pins, and they do give you a couple of spares in case you lose one or two. Put the protective antenna tube back over the antenna itself, and then once that's all the way on, seat it down, and there you go. Now you've got a Nissan GTR. The second set of tires that are included are soft rubber. You can just slip the hard ones right off and then just push these back on, and that's going to allow you to have grip style driving. These are high traction, real rubber tires that are going to give you really good grip because they are soft slicks. The controller is nothing to write home about. Very simple pistol grip style with a trigger for your throttle, forward, reverse, and then you've got a steering wheel. Kind of small for smaller hands. There is a switch on the back for A, B, so you can run two different ones at the same time, but it's not digital proportional and there are no trims. Set up with the drift tires, you want to run on a fairly flat, smooth surface, and it is very, very loud. However, it works very, very, very well. I'd say this is the best driving toy-grade drifter I've ever tested. I really wish it had digital proportional control, but even without that, by just modulating the throttle trigger and your steering inputs, you're able to control your radius of your drift, and they are real drifts. It's not just doing a 180 spin at the end of a straight little run. You can truly control exactly what your radius is going to be. You can also take it all the way into a full donut if you want. And it really will do as much as you can do based on your skill level. With more and more practice, you will be able to get smoother and smoother drifts and be able to start chaining different moves together one after the other. The only problem I experienced with this car is that sometimes the radio would just get wonky. The car would just start moving on its own. It didn't do this all the time, but when it does happen, it's very unsettling. I did a body change and a tire change to get some grip style driving in. With the rubber slick tires installed, you're able to get up to the full top speed of this car, and let me tell you, that top speed is pretty good for its size. This car does not feel like it's just lazily driving around. It really feels like it's racing around. And the front tires have really good traction too because it's able to turn very quickly. As soon as you tell it to turn in one direction, it immediately just snaps off in that direction. The turning radius is pretty small, so for most turns, if you don't want to just do an immediate 180, you'll need to just give it a little bit of steering input and then let it go back to center, give it a little more, let it go back to center, again modulating your inputs since it doesn't have that digital proportional control. For the rest of my thoughts on the Silverlit GT Champions Super Drift RC car, be sure to check out the full review, which is online right now at rcmania.com. See you there.